My hair is sticking to my scarf. So I tucked it behind my ear, and it's so long. Anyways, okay. It's Saturday, and I usually wake up really early, but the coffee shop here doesn't open until 7. 7 a.m. Tuesday through Saturday to 7 p.m. Yeah, super cool. Right across from the diner here. I actually got up this morning and turned on some music. And I went for a bike ride. So I decided to walk over here today. I rode my bike yesterday. And anyways, it's just a few blocks, but I already feel like weirdly reacquainted with the neighborhood. It's sort of a small area, but it's funny because I rode my bike and I was freaking tired afterwards. These freaking boots, they're like so wobbly. So I'm like dragging ass right now. I'm like kicking my feet out. I just had a very strong drink. Because cafe life, wow, it's so different from brewing coffee on my own. I don't make it too strong, but I drink a lot of it. And so having one really strong drink is not really the same thing. But I think I'm getting a new coffee maker, so that's good. Anyways, yeah, it's just so crazy because it is technically winter, but it's like 70 degrees outside. And I don't know, I just feel very sort of sentimental about the condition of things around. There are some nice houses that have been built recently. But still, it's like, I was thinking about pruning. I was thinking about, harvest and things. And I just think it's really strange how, stuff around here crops up so like sparse like. For the most part, there are like, there's a freaking few rose bushes. They literally look like trees, like full on trees. They're so big. And so that's in the neighborhood here. We got this freaking lemon tree right here. I literally was texting this guy, or I was in Spotify DMs messaging this guy. I was like, bro, are you freaking kidding me with the lemons? Like, this is insane. Anyways, yeah, it's some weird stuff like that. It's like, I don't know, begs the question, like, about there being finite resources, or maybe just a limited amount of care. And I don't know, I mean, in some ways, it's like ironic that there are houses I see people around sometimes and I'm like really sort of surprised because I mostly don't see people, like I really don't. So I don't know. It's very strange. There's a lot of suggestions of life, like little neighborhood like library boxes and a bunch of cats, or I don't know like what else to say about it, but yeah, I'm just about to hang a right on my street here. So literally just walked out of there. Doesn't take long at all. I used to walk farther than that in these shoes. I want to show you some of the flowers, but it's just so funny. It's like 1800s. It's like that's what we have to thank for what we have over here. Something that was, decided a long time ago, because for a long time people didn't decide to it's just so strange. This person has like a full grass lawn, and then like randomly, like, what is this, a freaking violet just like randomly in the middle of the yard. Like, I don't know, it's just, I wish I could explain it better, but because I don't understand the whole pruning thing, like unless it's like a new plant and you're like really like watching it a lot, like with older plants, I feel like there's two kinds of plant parenting. There's the early adopters who get it right away and they get to work, and then there's the people who are late to adopt the plants. And I feel like in some ways it's really sort of, it's not to be laissez-faire, but things don't really come up as well when they're left on their own, and so I think there's this impression that like things are good and well and on their way, but it really isn't. But at the same time, it's like, oh, just because it's winter and the branches are bare doesn't mean you're supposed to snap them. I think it's an indication of potential to recover from what has been a lot of latency, a lot of maybe not apathy, because it's been a war. It really has. But yeah, like I've seen a lot of trees going in over here, and with some of them, they I don't know, it's there's very different aesthetics to the gardens about, and same with the houses, and they don't really fit in together. And it's interesting because it's something that people really pride themselves on in this part of town, Pensacola, like I guess East Pensacola, that things are very hodgepodge. But I think ultimately, sign of success would be more, how to say, assimilation. And yeah, I mean, it's a really big difference seeing the newer stuff, it's just so clear that it's like these people aren't really here. They're like someplace else. Like their whole homes, you know, it's like you can see this structure, but it's like that's not where they're living. And so ultimately, I think that, you know, it does have to change. But they are getting after it, but it's just so crazy because I swear there's a plot over here. There was a house, and I literally like watched it disappear like overnight. It was like I was walking in the store one day and I come back the next day and it was gone. I swear. So it's not that everyone thinks that money is an issue. That's not what it is. They're not here for that. They're someplace else. Anyways, good morning. It's just a little after 8 a.m. Central Time. I got maybe like one more drink on my gift card over at Craft Gourmet. Thinking about maybe hitting up Calvert's today with my neighbors. And see what else. I'm expecting some shipments, kind of exciting stuff. My costume, my cosplay shipped from China, and I'm very excited to find out how it fits. Couple other things, but yeah, it's just I did girl dinner stuff like a long time ago. Like I'm not trying to do girl dinner anymore. Like I'm freaking hungry, and so like all of these people acting like everything's fine is like, no, I'm hungry. It's not fine. Please, out of my way. All right.